Hi, everybody. This is Christine Bertram, and I'm coming to you live from my hive here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Yay! Oh, I had a little bit of technology issues, and I think we're good, though. We're going to hope and cross our fingers that we're all good to go. So, I was trying to get logged into my account, and it wasn't going, and now it is. So I think that I'm going to find you guys real quick, and there it is. Wonderful. Okay, here we are. So you guys, are you ready for a mystery card night? It feels like forever since we did a mystery card night. Hi, Deb. Oh, man, we have the spammers already. Okay, we got to delete these guys. Oh, my gosh. So, you guys, when you see the stuff from Muljad Hussan, do not click on it. It is clickbait. I don't know how they find us, but it only happens, I guess if you guys follow me on Thursdays, you know it doesn't happen in my normal Thursday night card classes. It only happens in the game nights, and it happens in this. It's so crazy. So just know that Kelly is on it like hot sauce. That doesn't make sense, but glue. So she's deleting stuff. I'm going to try to delete stuff. But just don't click on it. Hi, Julie. Hi, Chris. Hi, Randy. Hi, Wendy. Jay's on already. Awesome. So, oh my gosh. They are going to try to keep texting or messaging. Hi, Ellen, for a while. And we just got to delete them out of here. So, it's a little bit stressful in the first couple minutes here while they all are trying to spam us. So hi, Linda. I just got your email. I read it. You're a good girl. I completely understand. So, oh goodness. Okay. So I had a quick, oh my gosh. So I took vacation yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And I have been prepping for this winter creative escape that is not this weekend, but next weekend. Hi, Faye from Virginia. So I've been prepping for that for the last 2 days. I've been prepping for it for like a long time. Hi, Cindy. But today and yesterday and tomorrow are the days of prep work. I don't know if you guys can see here. If I flip it this way, all of those totes right there, red and blue, red, blue, red, blue, those are the 10 cards. Now let's see if I can get this to come back. Those are the 10 cards, and I've got 60 people times 10 cards, so 600 card kits to prep. Woohoo! So, oh yeah, exciting. I love doing this kind of stuff. And then the goodie bags and the attendance gifts. And hi, Megan from Denver. Hi, Kim. Hi, Mary. So needless to say, I don't know if I could have done this without taking vacation. Hi, Jill. So you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for commenting and saying hello, doing like a little roll call, letting me know where you're from. I absolutely love that. Look at me. I just got out of the shower, so the hair is all wet. I gotta make sure it's not so crazy. Sorry. I'm just looking at myself. So you guys, tell me where you're from. People are going to start rolling in, and as they roll in, I want to tell you guys a little bit about what's coming up too. I want to catch you guys all on the front end a little bit because I know that after we're done, everybody skedaddles really fast. But I've been working hard on the Winter Creative Escape, and I have been prepping cards for upcoming classes. And I just want to show you a couple things that I have going on. I plan to do a quick little video tomorrow on the upcoming classes, and then on Thursday, a quick little video on the DSP samplers. But thanks for sharing, Jean. Yes, you guys. Speaking of sharing, oh my gosh, so we're so close to 2021 likes. Oh my gosh. So Kelly, you guys, don't click on that stuff. It's coming through right now. I'm trying to delete it as I go. So I don't know why they keep harassing us. We don't like these weird people that have no names. So Kelly, like you guys, if you don't know Kelly or if you're new to me, Kelly is my amazing marketing manager, and she helps me behind the scenes with a lot of this stuff. And she's like, Chris, you're getting really close to 2,000 likes. And with it becoming 2021, we're like, well, let's try to get 2021 likes by January 1st, which is my birthday, right? So what an amazing birthday present if we can make this happen. Hi, Kathy King. Hi, Mary from Ohio. So we made it 2021, and hi, Julie. Hi, Yolanda. Hi, Deanne. We're going to do, I have a basket here of stuff, and in this basket, I'll flip it down really quick, I have 7 things. And this is what I did last time when I was really close too. So I have these 7 things. And how it works is every day until January 6th, we think we can meet this goal by January 6th. Every day until January 6th, I'm going to take something out. Sorry, that's how it's going to be. But whatever's left is going to be given away as prizes to people who help like, comment, who actually share the post or share my page. And the other big thing is, if we meet the goal by January 1st, I'm giving away the mini Boss, the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine to one lucky grand prize winner. So 2 different goals. One is to do it by the 1st, which is a very aggressive goal. But you guys are awesome. You guys rock it. We got 50 likes just since yesterday. So hi, Karen from Sydney, Australia. Yay. Hi, Katie. Hi, Julie. So we're already we already got 50. So we got a big chunk done, but you guys are amazing. I know that you can help make it happen. So, and again, then what we'll do is a live on the 7th of all the people who commented that they shared it. There's a specific post that you have to comment so we know that you did it. So that's one thing. And then also, real quick here, guys, I know people are still rolling in, so I don't want to get quite started. Hi, Kathy Jackson from Iola. I wanted to show you guys what I've been working on. I have the January card class set, so this is sometime later in January. These are the 3. Love is in the air, guys. It's starting to become Valentine's Day season. So I've got some cutesy little hearts cards. This You've Got Mail is so adorable. So I just published this on the Facebook page. And these guys, you guys, I am not a slacker, but I'm slacking on this class. This is for the Celebration card class that is in 2 weeks. I think it's the 14th. 2 of the cards, they're gorgeous. It's using all new Celebration product. And I kept it minimal stamping so that people who are doing the online version, you could come up with your own stamps very easily for this. It's just a couple sentiments, some flowers, the hummingbird. 2 of 4 cards are done, guys, okay? So that one's the 14th, and then this is whatever 7 plus the 21st. So if you're wondering what we're doing next week, so next week, the 7th, I'm going to set these somewhere. On the 7th, I have an online class for you guys. It wasn't anything that had card kits. Hi, Judy Wyant. Hi, Christy. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Sandy. Wow. Hi, Kathy. So next week, Thursday, is back to the regular program time of Facebook Lives on Thursdays. Thanks for sharing, Marlene. And so I did bingo last night. I had an in-person bingo event last night, and I did a wintry card and a calendar card. So next week, Thursday, I'm going to hop on for about an hour and show you guys how to make the 2 cards I did at bingo last night. So that should be fun. It's more of, there was no card kits. I've been prepping for this event, so that's what was keeping me busy. So yeah, so that's what's coming up in January. I do have, I want to show you, I'll go more into detail with a video tomorrow, but just people are rolling in. It's amazing. So I want to show you real quick 2 things. I just published, hi Dawn Reader and Rhonda. I just published an email and an event for 2 different things. The new catalog is coming out. People were asking what a DSP sampler is, and this is what a DSP sampler is. It's great if you're an avid customer or a demonstrator that wants to showcase and see all the papers. So this new catalog, you get 13 of these pieces of paper. Like, these are all the oddball papers. You'll get the pieces of paper printed with all the designer paper and the circles. So there's Berry, Delight, Flower and Field. I'm not quite done, guys. I got circles done on one so you could see what it looks like, but there needs to be circles here. Hi, Paula from Indiana. So you've got the Snail Mail, True Love, Ice Cream Corner, Sand and Sea. It's just a great way to see all the pretty papers. And then the Celebration papers are included, Well Suited, Oso Ombre, and Dandy Garden. So you guys, I have 2 sets left of this. I made 18, 16 are spoken for. It's $26 for porch pickup, or 30 plus 8 for, math is hard right now, 32 I think for if you want it mailed. So this is the DSP sampler. Not to be confused with the paper share, product share that I'm doing. And I'm gonna go into details more tomorrow on this, but the paper share and the embellishment share and the ribbon share is you get a stack. It's a paper stack. You get a 6x6 of everything, plus some note cards and envelopes. You get a little sampling of all the trinkets. You get a sampling of all the ribbon and a sampling of all the embellishments. So people were asking what the difference was. So I thought while people are rolling in here, I wanted to show you that. Now, I will do an official Facebook Live tomorrow, or you guys, are you confused about dates too? Like this whole having Christmas last week and then it's like being live on a Tuesday is so weird, guys. So I plan to do a special like 10-minute video on that more in depth tomorrow and then Thursday. So just so you guys know. So, all right. So we have 164 people watching. Oh my God, you guys are awesome. You're loving Mystery Nights. I've been hearing so much good coming out of Mystery Nights that people like to take the design and make multiple more cards after. I think I heard that Dawn Reader and Rhonda have maybe 4 to 6 sets prepped just for tonight. So that's awesome. You guys, I love teaching and inspiring and having you guys get crafty. So this is awesome. And so for those that are new that haven't done a Mystery Night with me and it's your first time, just remember, this is meant to be fun. F-U-N-N if Mary Gunn is watching. So fun, guys, not stressful. So there's no right or wrong way to make a card. And I need you guys to understand that. And this is meant to get you thinking and get you crafting using supplies that you have. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, but that doesn't mean you have to just use Stampin' Up! Stuff. I don't know what you guys use. I don't know what you have in your house. All I know is I want you to use what you have and not have to go out and buy more stuff. Oh, hi Brenda. Hi Jean. So don't fret. The other thing I have to give you advice on too is some people work at different speeds. Okay. So just know that you guys can, if you don't finish a step before I'm done, just keep watching and playing along and you'll get it. And then after the Mystery Night is done, people will start to share their cards on a post in the event. And if you have any questions, you can see it. So it always comes up. At least once somebody always asks, can I see your card? And I have to politely say no, because I do my Mystery Night where you're creating blind. You have pieces prepped and you have to just wait for my clues to put them together. And that's what makes it awesome and fun, right? So don't stress. If that's not your style, then you can watch a different Mystery Night. But I hope you enjoy this one. So again, reminder, the comments that were weird are few and far between now. So never click on that clickbait. This is a free event. I do this as a fun night for you guys. You should never have to pay for when I do a live for you guys having to watch it on a Facebook Live. I don't charge you. The only time I would ever charge you is if you want kits from me, because I charge for my kits. So Mystery Night is always free. So don't ever click on any clickbait, right? Okay, so the other thing too is improvise. If you do something and you don't do it correctly, just change it. Like the pattern paper, if you cut it the wrong way and your card now needs to become a vertical card versus a horizontal card, just change it. There's no right or wrong way. So we got better about writing which way the pattern paper should be facing. So, hopefully everybody's got that, but there's no right or wrong. There's just happy accidents, right? Everybody? Happy accidents. Okay. So just a reminder, use what you have. I love and I sell Stampin' Up! Products. So if you do not have a demonstrator or work with anybody or aren't a demonstrator yourself, I would be happy to get you catalogs or get you information on anything you want to help you become more crafty. So, okay, let's see. I will start in just a moment and I'm going to start going through the clues. And one thing though is I ask that when you're ready to move forward, give me the thumbs up, give me hearts, comment that you're good. This is not too, this is one way because I'm talking to you and I really can't hear you back, but your form of communication back to me is the likes, the hearts, and the comments. Feed me information of if you have questions, ask them. Kelly is also monitoring the questions. So if you have any, we'll try to answer them right away. So yep, see Kelly's on there. Thanks for joining. Yeah. So 2 feet of snow in Saskatchewan, but warm in the house. Here's to a fun night. Yes, Gail, absolutely. So you guys, if you have questions throughout, let me know. And honestly, again, if you aren't keeping up, just know you could always catch the replay. And you can watch it, and at that point, you can always pause it. And you can tell me when to shut up, because you can pause me. So, okay, if you don't have a particular supply listed, just know you can work with what you have. All right, you guys, I think we're ready. Oh, I'm doing a live drawing. So don't forget, my favorite part about, well, I have two favorite parts about tonight when I do Mystery Night. I'll be honest with you. One is that I get to see what you guys create and I don't have to create. Normally I'm the one that's making things and it's nice for me. This is like a fun little break from that. And two, I love seeing your creations. So wow, all the cards that come through are just amazing. Like they look similar, but they all look different, and what's awesome. And you still get ideas. So on that note, hi Carol Lee, hi Arliss, hi Kathy Malago, yay, prizes, right? So for every 25 people who submit cards on the post, you guys, it's really hard for us to monitor cards everywhere. So Kelly creates a post in the event. So you go to Cards by Christine, and I'll talk about this later too. Go to Cards by Christine, and what you do is you go to my events, and then you find the mystery card night for tonight, and there's gonna be a discussion in there, or like a post with a graphic that says post your pictures here. That's where you need to post your pictures, because that's the post that Kelly keeps track of everybody, and we're gonna do prizes. So my next live, well, my next class live is January 7th, which is next week, and we'll be doing the random number generator to pick people to win prizes. So just by submitting a picture of your cards, you're entered into the drawing. So wonderful. So again, thanks everybody for sharing. I can't wait to see that we make the goal on Friday. That would be awesome. I want to give away a big shot. No, I want to give away a mini boss. That's what it's called. So all right, also, we will flip this. So I have notes, guys, so I don't forget any of that crazy stuff. But okay, let me show you what we got here. So I got smart. Jen, it's your first time. Wonderful. I hope you have fun. Kelsey didn't get her stuff together, and yes, that's fine. You have time. I think, well, let's think about this. We have to set a deadline. So just so you guys have it in your head early on that you know, the live is January 7th, next week, Thursday. So we're giving you a whole week to submit your cards. The last time it was only 3 days. So you guys get all week to work on this. You get the weekend, submit as many entries as you want. I want to see them all. So, okay, we'll flip this back down. Hi, Becky Harding. Hi, Melinda. Okay, so after last month's mystery night, we always take your suggestions to heart, guys. And we have learned that having sample paper available so you guys can see it is good. This time I took somebody's advice and I sponged the edges of the white because it was really hard for you guys to see the white on the white. So these pieces of paper represent all of the pieces that you need. This is just my card base. I didn't color that, and this represents my scrap piece. Okay, so all I really generally do is show you guys pieces, and sometimes I'll layer them so you can see. The other thing that was brought up is to, you guys want to be able to see this and like read it and take it in and be able to see it without, I guess, me covering up stuff. So I will try that as best as I can. Hi, Kathy. Okay, thanks for sharing with my friends, Faye. I appreciate it. Okay, so, wow, you guys are awesome. Look at all these comments. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. I love it, just like me. Okay, so are we ready to get going? Guys, give me the thumbs up, give me the hearts, give me some stuff here, give me some love, let me know you're good. Yes, welcome to the newbies. Jean, I love it. Remember to have fun. This is not meant to be stressful. Hi, Mo. Yes, it's gonna snow later tonight. We heard in Wisconsin 4.5 inches, my mom said. So, okay guys, this is what you need to start. Clue number 1 is always the list of stuff. So, what you need, we abbreviate white and vanilla by W and a V, okay? We've also gotten smarter about dictating paper so that you guys are really ready. I love it. Oh my gosh, like all these hearts coming through. You guys are awesome. I love it. Okay, so we've gotten smart. So look for this kind of stuff too. Those double slashes mean a break in it so that you know it's different pieces of paper. So this is what you need for white and vanilla. You need a 5 1/4 by 4. So you have a 5 1/4 by 4 like this. You also need a 5 1/2 by 1 1/4. You need a 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. which is this one. And then you need coordinating cardstock. Your coordinating cardstock is your base. Okay, who gave me a frumpy face? You guys, no frumpy faces here. I don't like to see sad faces. So this is your card base, and you need coordinating pattern paper. So another 5 1/4 by 4. Now, this gets me every time. This was Kelly's doing, and it's good, it's right. So 5 1/4 horizontal by 4 inches vertical. So 5 1/4 horizontal by 4 inches vertical, okay? So if you don't have your pattern paper going horizontal and it's like this and it needs to hide D and you need your card to go this way because you cut your paper like this, your card is gonna go vertical, girls and boys, it's okay. So just know that H doesn't mean high, like high, it means horizontal and vertical. So disclaimer on that one. And then you also need, it's optional. So you don't also need, but it's optional, vellum. You guys don't know what vellum is? Wow, let me think. Okay, I was gonna show you what vellum is, and I think I can do it. Because I have a card here, actually. 1:30 seconds, hang on. So, in case people don't know what vellum is, so this is a card for the Winter Creative Escape. Vellum is a frosty piece of paper, and this frosty paper is actually, I inked on it, but this one's embossed with the new embossing folder, but vellum is a frosty cardstock, and what it does is it distorts the color just a little bit, okay? So that's what vellum is, in case people don't know what vellum is. It's definitely optional. You don't need it to make your card like crazy good. Like it's an optional thing. And then there was also here, you need a scrap of paper for your focal image, guys. So that's a scrap of white or vanilla. So I generally, if I have tones of earth tones and neutrals, I kind of go with vanilla. And if I have other colors, I usually go with white. You'll also need some stamps. You need a focal image that is 2.5 horizontal by 3.5 vertical. And then a sentiment. And now the sentiment shouldn't be longer than 2 1/4 and higher than 1. And other things that you'll need, make sure they're ready. If you want ribbon or thread is optional, coordinating inks, markers, embellishments, dimensionals, adhesives, all that good stuff. So this is close up in case you have any questions. That's what we're gonna do to start. Vellum is transparent. It's frosty. You're right. No, transparency. So that's a good question. I thought transparent was clear, like see-through, and frosty is trans. You guys will have to look that up. I'm not sure, but there we go. Okay, back to action here. So, let's see here. Mo says Browntown is gonna get, oh, it's 45 minutes for me. Yeah, we'll get about the same amount of snow, I'm thinking. So are you guys ready to do clue 2? Because if you are, we're gonna make it happen here. And are you ready for the magnifying glass? Are you ready for clue number 2? So, I'm like, oh, I better have that magnifying glass here. So translucent, yeah, translucent. Thanks, guys. Opaque, that's another good one. So, okay, we're gonna flip this down and on to clue number 2. This is always the easiest clue, guys. Very easy. So you're gonna take your cardstock. Now, the other thing too is somebody asked me, where do you score it? So we added on here, so that's a good, we have to remember that for the future. So it's scored at 4 1/4 on the 8.5 inch side. So you guys, it's gonna make a normal A2 card size. So if you would have scored it at 4 1/4, like here, it would have made for a really weird card. So, but that question did come up, guys. So just know, if you ever are uncertain of something, all you have to do is ask. So there we go. We've got your card base. Now this is called a card base. Everything else that we're using is referred to as mats. So hi, Kendra. Julie's ready. Yay. Megan's ready. Okay. So clue number 2. It's so simple, guys. What you're going to do is fold that in half. Now, if you have a bone folder or something to burnish the edges, I always love to do that. It gives it a really nice, crisp image. And if I would get mine folded straight, that would help too. So that's it, you guys. Clue number 2 is always so super simple. So give me the thumbs up. Remember, as soon as you're done, oh yeah, here they come in. I see them. Okay. Are you ready for clue number 3? You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. I always like saying that. Oh yeah, I watched that a little bit when I was younger. So it's still on though, I think. Okay, so this is something too that is optional. I guess if you want to do it, you can. If you don't, it's okay too. And I kinda did it already. So it says here, one of the things in your list of things is to have sponges or daubers handy. So this is a sponge. It's a Loved sponge. Stampin' Up! Sells the sponges in round things, in circles. And I cut mine into quarters, and then I usually grab it by the 90-degree angle here. And I forgot to clean this one out at some point in my life. I drink it. And so this one stays red. So it says sponge the edges of your pattern paper and the 5.5 by 1 1/4 Whisper White vanilla piece. So you have a piece of pattern paper that is like this, and I actually benefited from sponging the edges of my paper already because you can see that. So it's saying to grab your sponge and your ink, so matching coordinating ink. Honestly, guys, is your card blue? Sponge the edges blue. If your card is green and you want to do green, grab your ink, and what you do is I grab my Night of Navy ink, and this is how you sponge. You just sponge or dip it in there, and we're gonna do this side. Oh, you guys recognize that. Then you just sponge the edges like that. It gives it a really cool look when you want to, I call this frosting the edges. So you can see it adds this really pretty color. So your pattern paper is like this, and you're just gonna sponge all the edges. Okay, the same thing applies to this piece of paper. It is 5 and what is this? 5.5 by 1 1/4, and you're just gonna take and sponge the edges like that. Okay, so there's 2 different methods to the madness for sponging. You just saw how I did it. I hold my paper like this, and I take the sponge and I go top down, like up, down. That works. Now, Tammy Sokolik taught me a different way to do it. She likes to put her paper flat. You're sponging so you see the top of the card. So if this is your pattern paper that you want up, you're gonna sponge it so you see the front of your DSP. You're not sponging the back. The back is gonna get glued down to your card base. Okay, so another way you can do sponging is holding this flat, and she comes from an angle, like the right, and she works her way onto the paper. Now, when I do that, I got my sponge like caught on it, so I get little sponge particles. So definitely up to you, however you want to do it. So just wanted to show you different ways. Yep, you want to see the ink on the front side. Thanks, Kelly. Okay, so sponges, you just run them underneath the water. As long as you're using water-based ink, they should just, they promise you, they should just rinse out in the sink, and that ink will come right out of there. Okay, are you guys good? I saw some thumbs ups. I want to make sure you're good. So you're just sponging the edges of your pattern paper and the 5.5 by 1 1/4 Whisper White vanilla piece. So I see thumbs up. I see hearts. On that note, are you ready for clue number 4? I always got to look down to see what number we're on, guys. You'd think I'd remember it. All right. Da-da-da-da. Clue number 4. So you're going to adhere the ribbon. So ribbon was optional. You don't have to do this. But if you want to use ribbon or twine, adhere the ribbon to the piece of pattern paper. Okay, so you have your pattern paper and it is sponged. You adhere the ribbon to the piece of pattern paper about 3/4 of an inch from the bottom. Okay, so if you have a handy dandy ruler, about 3/4 of an inch, it could be an inch, you guys, it's not rocket science, like it doesn't have to be exact. Pretend this is my ribbon. So my ribbon is gonna go about 3/4 from the bottom. And how I do it is I'll cut my ribbon about a 1/2 inch longer on each side. So my ribbon would be about this long. And what I do is I put, you can use the Stamp and Seal. I generally prefer to make a ribbon sandwich with my tear-in tape. So I'll put tape back here, and then I'll just flip my tails over. So you're adhering, so pretend this is ribbon. You're gonna be putting ribbon down here. Trust me, it's gonna be fine. So I don't know how wide your ribbon is. Is your ribbon a 1/2 inch? Is it 3/4 of an inch? Is it 3/8 of an inch? Is it a 1/4 inch? However wide your ribbon is, or your twine, like you're gonna be putting it right about there, 3/4 of an inch, and then tuck your tails behind. Now, if you're using twine or like a linen thread that's thinner, you may want to do 2 times in the front. Like, so you have 2 or 3, make it thicker so you can see it. It's really going to be okay. So you want to have some ribbon right here, and you're going to just tuck your tails behind. Hi, Bonnie. Okay, guys, I got 1 thumbs up, so I want to make sure you're good, that you're not struggling. If you have questions, just let me know. I thank you for sharing, Bonnie. Okay, Laura's done. That's good. So, your ribbon, just make sure it's, it coordinates and matches the color scheme that you're using. One of my goals I always try to do when I make and design cards for classes and just in general is I always try to put ribbon on a card. I have always had that as a goal because ribbon is so pretty. Hi, Pamela. So I always love to add ribbon to a card, either as a bow or a little side thing. Okay, you guys are good. Look at that, thumbs ups are coming. Yay, okay. So adding ribbon is always a fun thing to do when you're making a card. It's fun. Making little bows or putting on little ribbon support, like the support ribbon courage thing, having it just like 2 tails coming down is very cool. So hi, Carol. All right, I saw you guys give me the thumbs up. Kathy King's ready to go. Lots of love. Are you guys ready for clue number 5? All right, we're cruising along in our automobiles. Okay, clue number 5. Let me bring this up here, guys. So you're ready to stamp. It's stamps. It's time. My boyfriend Tyler, you want to stamp? He says stamp really funny. So stamp your sentiment on the right side of the Whisper White or vanilla, white or vanilla paper. So it's this 5 1/4 by, 5 1/2 by 1 1/4. The hint is if you don't like the way you stamp it, flip it over, not this one, but flip it over. So this is what you want to make sure you do. You're wondering, well, how far to the right? And you want it centered. Okay, so not to jump too far ahead, guys, but so you have an idea of where you want to stamp it. This is about how much, not with giving too much away, guys, but this is about how much room you have to stamp right here. We had said on the very first clue right here that your sentiment should be up to 2 1/4 by 1 inch. So this is, oops, we got dominoes going. This is 2 1/4. So your sentiment should fit right here in this general area, okay? So that should not have been too much of a surprise for you guys. This should be in like a matching ink. Like, let's say your ink that you sponged here, it could be the same ink right here. So let me know then, you're gonna stamp your sentiment, and then you're gonna adhere this strip slightly overlapping the top edge of the ribbon. Now, if you guys, I'm thinking if you use twine or like linen thread, it might not look so good going over it. It might go good just butted up to it, but basically you're stamping your sentiment, and you have your imaginary ribbon right here. So what you're gonna do is this piece, you're gonna center it right over your DSP, and it's gonna have, so just pretend that there's ribbon here, and you're gonna have your ribbon. Where do I have a marker here? So pretend this is your ribbon right here. Haha, you like my imaginary ribbon. So you're gonna either cover it up slightly if you want, or you could have it right butted up to it. I guess it all depends what you guys are using. it's your card. Remember, if you don't like the way that it looks covering it up, just bring it up just slightly. But what you want to make sure that, if you're guessing, this is going to be the top mat of your card. So you have an 1/8 of an inch here. Hi, Susan. And you have an 1/8 of an inch here. That is so that it reaches the end of your card. If you want to glue it so it's flush on this side, you're going to end up having to trim this off. But we have the card designed so that you have an 1/8 of an inch and an 1/8 of an inch overhang, okay? I've been missing if you guys are done with this step, and I don't want to go too fast. So basically where we're at is, you know, you've got your sponging done, stamping a sentiment. This is pattern paper. Your sentiment here, you've got ribbon tied down, and now you're going to put a piece. Don't get that far. Oh, sorry, Nita. Sorry. I'm like, you're right. Good question, Nita. So dimensionals or glue? Honestly, Nita, that is completely up to you. I don't want you to start adhering anything else though, but yes, this gets adhered onto here. If you're a dimensional person, you very well could use dimensionals on this, but the way that we designed the card is we put liquid glue back here and we glued it flat onto here. So basically, hi Trudy. So we did use glue, not dimensionals for this. So good question, Nita. So yes, good stuff. Kelly just replied too. So sometimes, like what happened last month is people get ahead and they start gluing things before I say to glue them, and then they got to improvise. So I was trying to make sure you didn't do that. So, okay, guys, I saw lots of little hearts and likes coming through. I think that we're at the point where you have your ribbon down and you have this attached to your mat, your DSP mat. Okay. On that note, are you guys ready for clue numero seis? I was going to say 6 in Spanish. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Yes. I had to pull out my Spanish there for a moment, and it didn't work so hot for me. All right. Numero 6. Okay. All right. So we're going to set this up here. That's what you got going on. Now, you got your inks out. You're ready to stamp your focal image on your Whisper White, or your white or your vanilla. So I don't know how big your scrap is. But remember, if you don't like it, flip it over. This is also where you're going to take a hot minute to color, fussy cut, stamp, or die cut. Now, when we first started doing mystery card nights, we kept them simple. Like, we didn't do any die cutting. We just kept it like where you stamp right on. What a big eye you have, Christine. Yeah, right? This is fun. F-U-N-N. So we were going back here, and I kind of was prepping you that the card may look like this. So you're asking about your focal image, like, well, how big? What do you want to do? So just know that your focal image needs to fit somewhere on this piece of paper. So what you need to do is stamp something. Like, I don't know, do you have snowflakes? Do you have a Christmas tree? Do you have a birthday present that needs to have orange in it? What do you have? Do you have a person? Do you have a butterfly? What do you have? Something that's going to occupy, and I am at work. Yes. Yep. Angela, you just messaged me. Yep. You'll have to catch the replay. So something that's going to occupy this space right here. Okay. So you're going to stamp a focal image on your scrap, and you're going to color it however you want. Maybe you picked a stamp that doesn't need coloring, but you're using a piece of paper here. Now, do you like to fussy cut? Grab your paper, scissors, and here you go. Like, if you stamped, let's say Valentine's Day is coming up, right? So pretend I just stamped a heart, and your heart looks like, look at me go. So you have a heart. So let's say that you stamped a heart and you could fussy cut the heart out. Like, that could be oh my gosh, this could be a very cool Valentine's Day card. Kelly, look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so put your heart on your, that could work. Now, we did say on here die cut. If you have a stamp and cut and emboss machine, if you have a Big Shot, if you have a Cricut, if you have something that helps you and can assist you with your fussy cutting, definitely go get that and die cut it. That's no problem. ultimately you want an image. Here's my heart, guys. I like it, it's so pretty. So you have an image and you're gonna need it separated and it's gonna be going onto your card, okay? So let me know when you guys have that done. And I'm gonna sneak ahead here and see what the next step is because I know what I think needs to happen next. Oh yeah, that's next. Okay, so how are you guys doing with a focal image? Do you need to do a little bit of coloring? You know, we can pretend I have my stamp is, you guys know I love stitching, so we're making my heart here stitched, and then we're gonna put a little arrow through it, you know, boop, doo, doo, doo. Okay, so I think, okay, you guys, I have, the next class I have coming up is a bundle class is, what is it? You guys, I'm gonna do this for my class. So I have a Love You Always card class with hearts and stuff. I think I should do this layout for that class. I think that would be awesome. Okay, so you got your focal image. I think you guys are good. Okay, we're gonna move on to step or clue number 7. And on that note, are you guys ready for clue number 7? Oh my, that is a big I, Mary says. I love it. Okay, so I think you guys are good. If I need to slow down, you just let me know. But this is what we got going on. Now, this is, we talked about a background stamp. So let's go back to our instructions here. In here, there was a clue that said a background stamp, big or small, okay? So on this piece here, which is our 2.5 by horizontal, not high, by 3.5 vertical, whisper white or vanilla piece. So we've got this piece now. We're gonna stamp a background on it. Again, if you don't like it, flip it over, use the reverse side. There's always 2 pieces to every paper, usually, unless it's pattern paper on the other side, but a background stamp. So, hint, hint, like let's say you have this heart that is your focal image. Find a stamp that coordinates with your focal image and stamp it all over the back here, okay? So make a background. Okay, let's see if I can find a stamp real quick and show you what I mean. So hold tight, wait a minute. So we can, hang tight guys, I'm looking for a stamp so I can show you what I'm talking about. And I bet I can find one really fast, or maybe not. So here's, okay, I got one. Okay, so here's this stamp set, and there's this right here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a little background. Just in case, for those that are new to stamping that you might not know what this is all about, creating your own background. So this is a new set that's coming out, and there's all these little baby dragonflies. And I just grabbed an ink pad really quick, but we're creating a background right here. So what you can do is you go boom, boom, and then, so it said little or small. So this is a little baby stamp, kinda. Can't hear when you walk away. Oh, sorry, Tina, I was just saying I'll be right back to get some stuff so I can show you. I wasn't prepared to show you sample of this, but now I am. So, okay, that's what we mean by create a background. So sometimes you guys don't always have pattern paper. And you think that you can't participate potentially in this because you don't have pattern paper. Somebody did ask me that once. I'm like, create your own background paper. So with different inks and stamps, you guys can create your own background, just like this. Now this, so we're going with it, right? So this is just to show you a sample of creating your own background. So what you can do then, just make sure you clean your stamps good when you're done. Don't put them back dirty. Okay. That's creating a background. Guys, give me a heads up. Tell me if you're okay with that step. You know, we're not ready to assemble quite yet. We're still kind of getting everything prepped and ready to go. I'm glad that I had that down here so I could show you that. So sometimes they make big background stamps that it's like a big stamp like this big. Stampin' Up! Makes them. And just know you can always create whatever background you want. So, are you guys good? Let me know on this one. So far, I see thumbs ups. Yay! Okay, cool. Had to rehydrate there. Okay, so we've got our pattern paper. It's sponge. We've got this paper. It's sponge. We have a sentiment stamped. We've created our focal image. We have ribbon on our card. We have a background. Okay, so far so good. Laura's done. Yay! Okay, cool beans. So, are you guys ready for clue number 8? Okay, now I can't lose things that I grabbed from over there. Okay, flip this down. Kathy's ready. Awesome. Okay, so this is where the vellum comes in. So this is the vellum. The vellum is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. If you guys don't have vellum and you're choosing not to do the vellum, that's okay. I'll tell you how to make it work. But where did you get the plastic case from that? Oh, so Brenda, Stampin' Up! Sells them. You can buy, they don't come with the Stampin' Chamois. The Stampin' Chamois is sold separate, but you can buy a pack of 4 cases from Stampin' Up! And they come, and then you can use them to put your cards in. So like, let's say you want to carry cards, or if you want to put your embellishments in the cases, you can. So Stampin' Up! Sells them. So Amy's done, wonderful. Okay, so guys, this is important. I'm going to teach you a little trick here. What's on my shirt? You guys are, okay, Lisa. Okay, so I grew up in the 90s and the 80s. I was born, I will be 41 on Friday. So I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, and Mario played a huge factor in my life. And my boyfriend bought me this shirt, and we're going to have date night tonight after we're done here live. And so I wore the shirt that he bought me, and it's Mario. And so we like beer. Like, we are definitely beer people. And so I'm going to stand up. You guys can see my shirt, okay? So it is Mario. We'll get the hair out of the way. It's Mario, right? And he is in Mario Land. And you know how Mario would bump up and get coins? Well, Mario is bumping up and a beer popped out. So, well, now fun fact. Thank you, Amy. So, and he's calling, isn't that ironic? So, we are actually going on a date tonight, and that's awesome. It's Tuesday date night. And he's like, why did you schedule your live tonight? I'm like, because it's the only night it worked. Okay, so I know that was off topic, guys, but random story, that's a little bit about me. So I love Mario. If you text me, I get a coin. It's Mario coin. So you're probably like, what is going on here? So, okay, no, don't have to sponge the vellum, Sarah. You could catch up because I had a little side story there. So, okay, we're on to the vellum. This is the vellum, guys, right? So the vellum goes vertical like this, 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Now, what it's saying to do is adhere the focal image to it. So we're going to be assembling from the top down, okay? So your focal, and we're going to tell you why. There's a little hint here. That's why we do this. Beer bump, I love it. Beer bump. Okay, and you could use washi tape, definitely, Renee. Instead of ribbon, you can use washi tape, absolutely. It'll look super cool. So what you're doing is you're taking your focal image and you're going to adhere it to your vellum. And why we want you to adhere it to your vellum first versus putting your vellum down. Thanks, Karen. We want you to adhere this because it says it will hide your adhesive behind your vocal image and inconspicuous places. When you use vellum, you can see adhesive through it. So like in this card right here, vellum. I do not have any adhesive around any of the edges where you can see it. I glued this to my vellum and then I put my vellum down. Okay, so when you're working with vellum, you can see adhesive through it. So what we want you to do is put adhesive here and then adhere that to your vellum. Okay, that's what we're working on. You don't want to put adhesive where your image isn't. Now the next step here is adhere the vellum to your white vanilla piece. So here's your white vanilla piece with your background stamped on it. And what you're gonna do is put adhesive only behind the area where your focal image is, because then when you put it down, now pretend this is frosty, you'd be able to, oh, I can show you kinda not, but my piece is embossed here, but you're gonna see, doesn't that look so cool when you put vellum over the top? So the vellum piece is slightly larger than this background piece, but when you put it over, it just gives it this translucent frostiness. It's so cool. Translucent, yes, that's the word. I said it without even thinking about it. So this piece is embossed. So forget about that pattern on there. I'm just trying to give you guys a perspective of what vellum is doing. So vellum on top of here, okay? So now we're gonna lose a little bit of how the card actually looks because my background piece, okay, is underneath my vellum. So we're layering here, guys. Okay, so we have our focal image glued to our vellum, and then the vellum adhered only behind the focal image to be inconspicuous with our adhesive. Okay, so now we've got ready to go. I think I bought everybody a lot of time on that, right? So, okay, on that note, I think you guys are ready. I'm gonna flip the camera around and bring out my great grandma's magnifying glass and say, are you ready for clue number A9? Okay, flip for that. All right. All right. Embellish and Stella the card front to your heart's content. So if you wait, well, then maybe we got a little ahead of ourselves. Maybe we didn't adhere this. Hang on. Did we miss a step? Hang on. We may have missed a step. I might have to, hang on. Did I miss a step? Adhere the vellum piece. We missed a step, guys. Okay. So we just have to adhere this to this, right? So Kelly, I think we both read this. So you have to adhere this now to the front of your card. So dimensionals, I think Nita, you were asking dimensionals. I would definitely pop this up right here. Pop that up. You've got this on here like that. And you're going to attach, it was in step 7, silly. Well, hang on, hold the horses. Adhere to, oh, I did miss it. Kelly said it. Okay, sorry guys, don't mean to make anybody confused, and maybe you did it, but Kelly called it out. She said, adhere it on the left side of the card using dimensionals. Okay, boom. So this is on here already, dimensionals. Kelly, good job. That's on here using dimensionals. Then we had here adhering the vellum piece on here, okay? So that's where that comes in. And then this all needs to get adhered with liquid glue or tape to your card front. Okay, guys? Isn't it cool? It's so pretty. Okay, and mine's not even anything, but I can't wait to show you what Kelly made and I made for our card. And I can't wait to see what you guys make. So now we got back to our step here. Embellish and Stella the card front to your heart's content. So Stella, for those of you who don't know what Stella is, you're gonna learn fast, but she's your friend, a girl's best friend. She's a glitter pen, and you can glitter your whatever you want. Glitter her up, give her a workout, right? Clues for the clues. Oh, Carol, I know, I need some help sometimes. So, okay, how are you guys doing? Because basically, you shouldn't, I try not to give away too much, but I want you guys to be successful too in a layout that it looks something similar to what we have in our heads. So I think at this point we have one piece of paper left, and that's our next clue. So, oh my gosh, hair's everywhere, guys. So that's our next clue. So that's kind of what I've got over here. So love that, Stella, right, Trudy? Okay, so are you guys ready for clue number 10? Okay, so I see thumbs ups. All right. Clue number 10, stamp a sentiment and an image on you have a 5 1/4 by 4 white vanilla cardstock, and you're gonna adhere that to the inside of your card. Guys, it always comes up a lot about mats. So whenever I create a card that is not white or, let's see here, it's not white or, where are my cards? White or vanilla, I like to stamp the inside. So I'm going to show you this, like this card right here. It's the same card basically. And what I mean by stamping the inside, so you're going to stamp a sentiment and I put a little bit of the grass in the bottom corner. I always like to put something on the inside that matches the outside. Like another example is this cutesy card. So like here's a do shark dude. So like stamp a sentiment and then put a little thing in the corner that matches. So when you open it up, you have something that matches. Super cool. The other thing that comes up is, where do you stamp this? My general rule of thumb is about a third of the way down, like a quarter of a third of the way down. I like to have space to write. If you're not a writer, stamp it in the middle and put some other fun stamp up there. Just fill up some space. So there you go. It's just a couple samples. Those are for upcoming classes too, by the way. So you have your inside here. What you're gonna do is stamp it, and then you're gonna glue it on the inside. Same concept. If you don't like the way it stamps, flip it over, stamp it on the back, and that goes on the inside. Okay. I think we did it. I think we did it. I think that's all the clues. I don't see anything else. So let's flip that. Now this is what you guys are looking for. Oh, my printer is running out of ink. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that. It actually blends in really cool. So this is the post that Kelly is going to publish, like soon as we're done here. It's, again, in the event for Mystery Card Night. So this is how you guys, I'm going to show you on my phone what to do and how you find it. So you go to Cards by Christine. You go to events, and there's an event for, where is it? Mystery Card Night. It might be right here, happening now. And after tonight, it's going to be in past events. So you go on here and you go to the discussion right there. And in the discussion, oh, that's a bad picture. In the discussion, Kelly is going to have a post just like that, and she's going to have time to share. Post your photo, okay? So that's how that works. And what you'll do is just on your phone or your tablet, snap a picture of your card. If you want to show the inside, you are more than welcome to. If you just want to post the outside of it, that's great too. So we just want to see your creations. And so put them all in that post. Oh, thanks, Randy. Put them all in that post, and you'll start to see. I think one time we had over 100 card samples that were put into a post. So, and you guys, you're welcome to go back to all my past videos. There's a video section there too. I'm gonna flip back down here real quick too. You guys, if you ever wanna do this again, because you missed them in the past, I have a videos tab right there. And all of the Tip Tuesdays, Technique Thursdays, all my card classes, past mystery card nights, this is full. It's full of videos, guys. So you can go back and watch and do other mystery card nights. It's so much fun. So, so make sure to share your post. I think we mentioned that we have, let me find you guys again. I just want to make sure I don't miss comments. I just look at them on my phone so much easier than up there. So thanks, Carol. So make sure to share your post. And again, you have until next week. Ordering specials, in case anybody's interested in ordering. It is the end of the year. So I am starting to take reservations or registrations for my upcoming classes. You guys saw that I have a monthly class coming up in a few weeks, and I have the Celebration cards coming up. How you can get those kits for free is by placing an order. And throughout the whole night, I had here my host code. If you place a minimum order, you can get the kits for free. So, yes, some Tuesday night fun. Thank you, Gail. So you guys, if you place a minimum $35 order before any discounts or before shipping and tax, you can get the monthly class from me mailed for free. So you can make cards along with me that I prep for you. And then if you do the Celebration class or the bundle class, it's a $40 order before any discounts and before shipping and tax. And then I mail them to you. And then you guys can create and have fun with me on Thursday night stamping. So thank you, Laura. Oh, I can't wait to see all your guys' creations. So that's what we have. You guys, I really had fun with you tonight. I love being in the hive here because I can just go grab things really fast, and it's all like right around me. That worked out really good. So thanks for all the birthday wishes, you guys. Oh my gosh. I wanted to open up a card though in front of you guys. Right here. So look I got some birthday cards, guys. I have a couple more that are over on the counter there, but I got a card. This one was from Mary, and then from Sherry sent me one. But Kathy King, I wanted to open up your card. Look at this, you guys. Didn't she do amazing? Kathy decorated her envelope. She put a little heart on here. She's got washi tape. It's so fun. I don't even want to open it up because it's so pretty. So I wanted to just, I hope I don't wreck it. So you guys, let's see. Oh, here it is. Perfect. Oh my gosh. I see purple. And I see hearts. Okay. So you guys, I wanted to show you Kathy's card. I don't even know what it looks like, but I'm sure it's amazing. So look at this, you guys, birthday love. Oh my gosh. So she took time and thought about this because she knows purple is one of my favorite colors, and a nice note. I can't wait to read this, Kathy. But you guys, I got birthday love. So that's awesome. So anyways, thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. Thank you for all of everything, you guys. This has been a fantastic year, and I know that we had crazy times with the COVID, and that is going to be eventually in our past. And you know what we got out of it? We got each other. We have all of us, and we have an amazing community of stampers and like-minded people who just want to have fun and be inspired and create and share with each other. So I'm so happy I found you guys too. It's amazing that a year ago, like where we were at and where we are at now. So you guys, I thank you always for all your love and support, and your orders too. Your orders help keep me going too. I mean, I know that's not the main thing, but the orders is what helps me get product to make more stuff and to have classes. And so all that comes and helps me. So you guys, I love being there for you, and I appreciate your support as well. I hope you guys have a great last few days of the new year. And if I don't catch you until next year, Happy New Year. And I will be live tomorrow at some point about the upcoming classes. I'm going to do just a more in-depth, like talking about the classes and how to get the cards. You're the best too, Kathy. And I'm also going to go live one other day talking about the DSP sampler and the paper shares, so that I can answer any questions you guys have on that. So, I'm glad I found you too, Trudy. So thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. I love it. So I get to share myself with you, and I love doing that. So you guys, I hope you have a great rest of your week. Lots of sunshine and hugs and happiness and love to you. Be safe and healthy this coming weekend. You know, don't do anything crazy and stupid so that you can join me back here next week, Thursday, right? Just lots of stamping. All right. We'll catch you guys later. Love you. Bye.